So sometimes you might find it useful, or you might be asked to draw out a dilution scheme. So I'm just going to show you what that means and what people usually mean by that, and then we'll use that to look at a couple of common sorts of dilutions. So the first one of those is doubling dilutions. So that means each time each one will have a 1:2 dilution. So what we normally do is we draw out a little series of pretend test tubes. So here we're going to do 5 dilutions. So here's our starting stock here. And then we're going to do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's imagine let's draw out the diluent here, so the stuff we're diluting in, and we're going to put 1 ml of that in each of our test tubes. This is all, just made up the numbers. This is the kind of thing that one might like to do. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go along the line, and each time we're going to add 1 ml of the starting stock. Well, 1 ml of from the previous tube. So here we're going to add 1 ml. So that gives us 2 ml in total, which has been diluted 1 and 2. Then we're going to do that again. So add 1 ml from here into there. Same thing again, we get 1 and 2. Same thing again, draw a little arrow, 1 and 2. So all the way along the line. So each time we add 1 ml from the previous tube into the next one. And then to work out the final dilution factor, we multiply all these together. That's 2, 4, 8, 16, no, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. 1 in 32 total dilution. So there's a series of 5 doubling dilutions. Now how about if we do the same thing with tenfold dilutions. So each one has 1 in 10 dilution this time, but the same idea will apply. So again, let's do 5 dilutions and see how that works out. So again, we're going to have our starting stock, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other tubes. And this time, if we want to pass 1 ml between tubes, then that means we need to add 9 ml of our diluent into each tube. So again, normally with these, if you're doing the same dilution, lots of times you do it in the same volume each time, just go along the way. Right, and so if we add 1 ml from the starting stock into the first tube, so that gives us 1 ml out of 10 ml total, so that's a 1 in 10 dilution like we wanted. And we do the same thing this time. 1 ml plus 9 ml gives us 1 in 10. And again we go along and put 1 ml of the second dilution into the third dilution. So again 1 in 10. Fourth time 1 ml in there. 1 in 10, and finally, here we go, 1 ml plus 9 ml, 1 in 10. And then again we multiply all these together. So 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 1 in 100,000 total dilution, which is quite considerably different, I think you'll agree, from the doubling dilution, but it's exactly the same principle. And that's what people are asking for, probably if they ask you to draw out a dilution scheme.